This video is going to be a deep dive into my newest product and my biggest launch of 2022. So stick with me for a couple minutes or you're going to miss something that's really exciting. Hey, what's up guys? My name is Bavaro and welcome to the Datapreneur YouTube channel. On this channel, I talk about making money online, affiliate marketing, and just using the power of the internet in general to increase your income. So if those are the things you want to learn, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning the bell on so you don't miss a video, and consider hitting the like button if you like this video. If you haven't guessed it based on the title itself, this video is about my SEO Sniper School program. It's a 7-day guided program that will teach anybody how to sell anything online using the power of search engines. In this video, I'm going to talk about the goals behind the program. I'll do a deep dive into the curriculum, what you're going to learn, and also show you how you can apply this knowledge to actually make some money with the program. All right, first let's talk about the goals of the program and why I created it in the first place. The overall goal of SEO Sniper School is to teach you how to create an interconnected body of work online that only gets found by your dream customers. Once your dream customers find this organic content, your content's going to be written in such a way that it collects a lead on autopilot and then it sends them through some simple automations to warm up the prospect and ultimately ask for the sale without any direct input from you. Now, the beauty of creating searchable content is that once you create it, it never expires. It can sit on the internet and generate leads and generate commissions forever. If you came to this video from a social media site like TikTok, you understand that you have to be constantly posting twice, 3 times, 4 times, or even more times a day to stay relevant and stay in front of your customers. And even then, just posting on a TikTok goes to everybody far and wide. It's not necessarily people who want to hear from you. Search is completely different. When you post an article up on your website or you post a video up on YouTube, it'll sit dormant for a while until somebody puts into Google a question that particular piece of content can answer. Then those search engines are going to go find your content and serve it to somebody who's searching for what you have to offer. That's one of the biggest goals behind SEO Sniper School. I want to teach people how to pop up when their customer searches a specific phrase in Google or any other search engine. But this isn't just an SEO course. There are a ton of those courses out there, and this one's a little bit different. I've also added modules on copywriting, content creation, and email marketing to kind of complete the package. This way, you're not just learning how to pop up in search and get views from search. You're also learning how to turn those views into leads and those leads into paying customers. Now, while we're in that frame of mind, let's dive into my computer. I'll open up the inside of the course and I'll show you what's inside. All right, so once we get logged into SEO Sniper School, you're going to be greeted with this welcome post here with a nice little video of me kind of just going through all the housekeeping tasks. Things like joining the Facebook group to make sure you can stay plugged into the community and get the support. How to contact the help desk if you get stuck. Let you know that it's a 7-day program. And I also outline my refund policy. And if you want to join the affiliate program, there are a couple of hoops that you have to jump through because I don't want people taking this course just to promote it. I hate that. That is one of the reasons why I created this part. I was tired of the industry, but that's a whole other video. All right, so now that we open up day one, I wanted to give you kind of the 30,000 foot overview, the bird's eye view, the big picture of what you were going to be learning in this program in day one. So I have a module here that explains in further detail the difference between search and social traffic. I also have an entire module here on SEO terms to know. You will be learning essentially another language when it comes to online marketing. I have, there's a nice little list of them here. I have a nice downloadable PDF that you can kind of put on your desk. So if you're going through the course, it's kind of a quick reference there for you. And then I also explain the basic strategy behind the course and then the differences of the type of traffic that you'll also be targeting, hot versus warm versus cold. And then every day ends with a homework assignment that kind of ties into the previous day's lesson. So my goal here is to give about an hour of videos and then a homework assignment that takes about an hour, maybe 2. So you're probably going to be anywhere between 2 to 2.5 or 3 hours a day, depending on the day. So day one is here to get you started, kind of give you the big picture so that you can understand the rest of the course and kind of train you to start looking at things a little bit differently so that the rest of the program makes sense. Day 2 is about doing all the prep work before you build your body of content, before you build your website. If you already have an existing website, that's fine. This will still apply to you. What day 2 is all about is building your master keyword list. This is about scraping the search engines and using some tools to find a list of probably 25 to 30 keyword prompts that you can then create content around. Now, if you keep up the pace of one piece of content per week, this is going to give you roughly 6 months of content prompts from one day's worth of work. Now, once we dive into the keyword segment, I do talk about the type of info versus money keywords that you're going to want to target. Also tell you the difference between head terms and long tails. Manufactured keywords, I'm not going to go into this on the YouTube video, because this is, if there was any secret sauce in this program, that is the lesson that you're not going to hear anywhere else. That one is 100% original. Inside of the tools lesson, I actually go through about half a dozen tools and how to use them, how they can be used, and how you can use them to better find your keywords, both on blogging and for YouTube. It's important to realize that this is not just a blogging SEO course. Okay, yes, the majority of this does apply to blogging, and when it comes to search engines, that really is where blogs shine. But people fail to realize that YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world. So I will also show you how to get found in YouTube search as well as Google search and any other search engine that's out there. So that's why I include tutorials on 3 different YouTube search tools as well. And then of course I have all links to use them down here. As we go deeper into day 2, I show you how to understand search difficulty when it comes to keywords, why a really good keyword to target you might not necessarily have a chance at ranking for, and also why, if something looks low competitive and it's easy to rank for, I talk about search behavior and why people might not necessarily click on your stuff if it pops up in search. And then in this last video before your homework assignment, I go in and show you the keyword research process front to back. I go from head term all the way to long tail, all the way to evaluate the search behavior and show you how to determine something that is a good keyword. Now, it's also important to note that when you go over my shoulder and you watch me research, I'm doing this across all different niches. I try to stay exclusively out of the marketing niche when I use my examples, because I want to show you that you can apply these concepts to any business, whether you be offline, online, it doesn't matter what you do. I actually show a bidet site and how they're ranking and they're selling bidets passively online. Now, once we have our keyword list picked out, it is time to build our website. For a lot of people, building the website is the hardest part of this whole thing. Okay, this is the elephant in the room. It's the big domino. It's the boogeyman, the monster in the closet, whatever you want to call it. On this day, I show you how to break it down A to Z, step by step. But inside this particular lesson, I also have a little surprise for you where I'll show you how to build a website from scratch in about 10 minutes so you can get right to writing your articles and you're not worrying about domains and pointing and DNS records and all the other things that people normally get tripped up on. I ran a beta test of about 30 people through this and not one person got hung up. I was shocked. Pleasantly surprised, but I was shocked that not one person got hung up on building their website. Now, once your website is built, it's time to start creating your content. This is either embedding your podcast, this is either writing your blogs, this could be hosting your YouTube videos. Most people don't know if you post videos outside of YouTube and people find them on the internet outside of YouTube, that watch time still counts towards your channel. People can also subscribe to your channel when they see you outside of YouTube. I'll show you how to do that in this particular lesson. I show you how to optimize an article using your header tags, using your meta description, how best to format your article so that the search engines can find it, understand it, and ultimately show it to the most amount of people. AKA, I'll show you how to rank in search. Now, I also put a lesson here on link placement, because just because you're getting found and just because you're ranking and you're getting views to your content, that doesn't mean necessarily that it's going to convert. How you structure your links and where you put your links on your page matter. In this lesson, I break down where to put your links optimally, both on an article and in a YouTube video. And naturally, you want those links to lead to a capture page or an email pop-up so that you can start collecting leads. In this lesson, I'll show you how to create an effective capture page and an effective email pop-up to collect the most amount of leads possible. Now, depending upon how you found this video, you may have seen me putting day 5 into action. Day 5 is all about seeding your long-form content with social media content. So for instance, with this video, I created this video, posted this video onto YouTube, and then I created a 60-second trailer version of it and put it on TikTok, IG Reels, Pinterest. I put it on Twitter. I think I put it on Reddit as well. I put it everywhere to help drive people to this video and get those first couple initial views. I show you how to do that effectively on this day. I talk about how to create the social media content so that it drives views on the long form stuff. I show you how to create your content delivery network so that you're not spending all your time posting across 100 different platforms. How to do this again, both with video and with text-based articles. If there's a day I had to pick that's the most fun, it's day 5. Day 6 is all about creating website authority. When you first create a website and you first create a YouTube channel, no one's going to know who you are, especially the search engines. And when no one knows who you are online, they put very little value on the words that come out of your mouth and the words that you put on the page. However, if you get votes of confidence from well-established sites and well-established creators to your new channel, that's going to put more weight on your words and you're going to have an easier time ranking for certain keywords that are very high competition. Day 6 will show you how to do that. Now, the first 6 days were all about getting views and generating leads and collecting leads. Day 7 is all about following up and converting those leads. In the first lesson here, I show you the power of follow-up by using my own follow-up examples, my own email sequences. I show you how they're set up. And then in this next lesson, I actually show you the different types of follow-up sequences and when to use them. At the end of day 7, you can import all of my personal frameworks that I use in my business to follow up with my customers. Now, it's important to know that these are not done for you copy and paste swipes. I'll give you instructions on what to write, but it's still up to you to write it in your own words. Now, that's what you get in the main program. But I bet you're wondering, you've been staring at this big blue button here, want to see this in action, access the live case study. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a brand new website and a brand new brand from scratch using these exact methods. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that over a series of 7 weekly Zoom calls that are going to last about an hour to an hour and a half. Anybody who buys the course will have the chance to upgrade and get access to these. And depending upon when you purchase, you can attend them live. On the first week, I'm going to talk about all the strategies discussed in day 1. On week 2, I'll talk about all the strategies on week 2, and so on and so forth. This way, you'll be able to see the strategy in the course and then see it actually implemented live during the case study. And again, depending upon when you purchase, you'll be able to ask me questions live and get live feedback about anything that you see discussed on the call. I'm also going to put it out there, if time permits and you have something already built that you want to show me, I can do hot seat audits of businesses, of websites on these calls. But again, that's if time permits. I'm not going to promise that, but I will put it out there if we have time. All right, now that we've covered the content, let's get into pricing. At launch, SEO Sniper School is going to be priced at $249, and the case study is going to be a $97 upgrade. However, for every 100 sales of the program, the price is going to go up $100, and it's going to be capped at $997. So I know the price of the course is going to go up. I just can't tell you how fast, and I can't tell you how far. So I can't tell you what the price is depending upon when you watch this video. But again, it started at $249. If it's more than that, you'll know that there have been however many 100 purchases to get up to the price that it's at right now. So if you want to enroll, I'm going to put a link in the description of this video where you can go in. I have actually a 10-minute free content training. It's basically a lesson that I pulled out of this course and you can try it before you buy it. Again, there's a link in the description where you can go check it out. So again, if you like the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Hopefully I will see you inside for your first lesson. Take care.